What up, Wichita? Welcome to the Wichita Dinner Table. Tonight is Wednesday, August 27th. This is episode 57, I believe. I can't count past 50, but we're going to go with that number. All right, back for another episode. We have the whole cast. We got DJ Carbon.
What is good, ICT? How you doing?
We have Troy Trussell with Live Local.
What's up, Wichita?
We have Annette Lawless. Welcome back.
Good evening, friends. Yeah, hi. How you doing?
Good. And we have the Kansas Gastronomist.
Hey, guys. How's everyone doing?
That guy.
I'm so offended.
I know.
All
right.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
We have a very special guest. But before that, we're going to talk about upcoming events. This weekend, it's going to be a big week. Starting on Friday, it is the back-to-school party at Hopping Gnome, starting at 5 p.m. So stop by, get some drinks, get some beers, and celebrate school's back in session for the parents. Then, on Saturday and Sunday, it is ICT Comic-Con and Science Fiction Expo. It is the 9th year event. This year's guests, every year they have a bunch of pop culture, people come in. Two ones that stuck out for me. One is Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh!
Thank you. I was hoping someone would do that. TKG, who is that?
He's been waiting.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why he deserves to get hit with a 2x4.
You really don't know who Hacksaw Jim Duggan is?
Not off the top of my head. I'm not going to lie.
Seriously. Oh, wow.
Okay. Annette.
What?
Do you know?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have ish. Probably more than
We can be
you.
allies. It's fine.
We could be. Okay. Just teasing.
It's all right. I don't know who he is either.
You don't know either? So, Annette, what's your guess on who Hacksaw Jim Duggan is?
Isn't he isn't this a professional wrestler or something? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Yes.
So, but I don't know how I know him because I was a WCW girl.
Yeah.
And so this is probably ECW or something else. So it's a different world than me.
This is
He was WWF,
old school WWF
primarily.
back in the day. Yeah.
He was the American flag carrying guy. He was USA.
But I know if I saw a picture, I'd be like, I know that dude.
Yeah. He always had that.
There is a
2x4.
high, I was just going to say there's a high proportion of professional wrestling fans on the dinner table that is not like the rest of the world.
Wow.
There he is.
He is also the winner of the very first Royal Rumble.
Oh, nice.
Good job.
Yes. Yeah.
A thing that nobody knows.
Pro wrestling's awesome.
You really don't know what the Royal Rumble is, TKG?
I've heard of it. I don't know. Here's the thing. You guys are anomalies. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's getting big. I mean, they just signed a big deal with ESPN and earlier one with Netflix.
Yeah.
So it's big bucks. A lot of fans out there. A lot of gastronomists that love wrestling.
I don't know. You know what the biggest sport is right now, right? I've never heard anybody talk about it.
I want to
Pickleball.
hear you say it.
Football, soccer, for sure. I mean, I'm just saying. You talk about Royal Rumble, and I'm saying, tell me about the English Premier League. You know,
Do you keep up with the English Premier League?
a little bit. I was a Chelsea fan when I lived on one of the coast, and got to go to some games when I was abroad. So I used to watch a lot. I used to hate Liverpool, but yeah, anyway, whole different subject. I'm just saying that is where 60% of the world is.
The thing is, though, if you said Chelsea Premier League, if you say the teams, I'm familiar with it. If you say these popular soccer players, I'm familiar with them. I read a lot of sporting news.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if you say who Hacksaw Jim Duggan is, I'm like, hell yeah, I know who that is.
You're one of the most sports oriented people I know. Honestly,
I just love sports.
No critique. I mean,
Yeah.
you've have like tons of brackets and leagues that you. I mean, like I don't even know.
I've never done a football fantasy league before, though. I've done
Yeah.
football, but not football.
Yeah.
The other person that's going to be there also, I'm going to see if you guys know who this person is. Jack O'Halloran. Is anybody familiar with him?
Oh yeah,
Okay, so
yes,
Carbon knows. Does
absolutely.
anybody else know?
He was a Bond villain, and most people know him for Superman 2.
Yeah, and one. I think he was in one as well.
They had a little cameo in
Yeah.
one. He was the main villain in 2.
Who is he in 2?
Of the trio of bad guys, he was the muscle. He was the muscle, not the main.
Really?
Smart. He wasn't Zod, but the big muscle guy.
Oh.
Yes.
Dude,
Non.
The guy that didn't talk, right?
Yeah, that just growled a lot. Yep.
Yeah, he never talked. Yeah,
Yes.
he had trouble with his laser eyes.
Yes.
They didn't even work.
I want to watch that movie right now so bad.
That's a great one, man.
When is? I mean, I don't even know the last time I've seen Superman 1 or 2, like the originals. Like it's
I just watched the new one.
Oh, how was that? I've been wanting to see that one.
It's interesting. Everyone's got a lot of opinions on it. I will say I know a lot of people that tuned out real quickly. There he is.
With the graphics there.
He's quick with he's like, I'm not uploading these later. I'm doing it real time.
Yeah.
We're just going to show him on
We're
the
doing it live.
Do it live. No, the new Superman was cool. A lot of people turned it off after 30 minutes. Stick with it. It's not bad. It's not great. It's interesting. If you're into the new Peacemaker, which I loved, John Cena show, there's some references, so it helps connect a little bit. But yeah.
We're going on a total off tangent right now, but what's the last movie you guys have seen in the theaters?
Oh, man,
Inside Out 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
TKG.
Evil Dead Rises.
I've not been to a movie in the theaters since before COVID. I have no recollection. But I've never been a movie theater person anyway. So like,
Does Tallgrass count?
I was not considering Tallgrass Film Fest.
I mean, it's a theater, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw Demon Hunters this past weekend.
I saw that.
Has anybody ever heard of that movie?
No.
The K-pop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
TKG,
I've heard of it.
I'm familiar with it as of
Massive.
2 days ago when Eddie told me about it.
Massive.
Number one request is soda pop right now.
Yes, it is it's like Frozen-esque type big, like just how big it is. Annette, familiarize yourself with this movie. You got kids, and once they see it, it's gonna be addicting. We listen to the soundtrack once a day.
Oh no way.
Minimum once my daughter goes to bed, listen to the soundtrack. We listen to the song on the way to school, on the way home from school, and then she'll randomly start singing it also just throughout the day.
Oh my gosh. She's
quite
so
addicting.
cute.
It's quite addicting because I know the words of the song too now. Outside of when they go start speaking Korean, then I'm like, I don't know what to say. All right, back to upcoming events. This Saturday, this is a popular one. I think you guys have been to it before. At Johnson's Garden Centers, it's Hatch Chili Fest from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
It's back. I heard they weren't doing that anymore.
It is back, unless what I saw is false. But yep, there's promotion out there for it.
Awesome
sources.
Yeah, glad to hear it.
Okay, and then Cars and Coconuts. It's a car event over at Sharky's Island Bites out west on Sunday, August 31st from 9 a.m. to noon. Have you guys ever been to a car event?
So I didn't go to that. Sharky's had one. It must have been a month ago.
This is the third monthly event.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't know about it, and we showed up at the end, and you could tell the whole team there was just gassed because they were getting their butts. They must have been getting their butts kicked the whole event because they were moving stuff in. But man, I was curious as to how often they were doing that because there seemed to be a huge turnout. Saw a lot of people leaving as we got there. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it was. They had a really big turnout for the one in July, and expecting just as big as one. I mean, now with the weather, cooling down, it's supposed to be in the 70s. Great time for a car event. All right. Last thing I want to announce. Zoobelee's coming up September 6th, but we have some tickets to give away. So
dun, dun, dun.
We have the winner. Can you get a drum roll, please? The winner of the Zoobilee ticket giveaway, which actually takes place on this person's birthday. She even said it in the comments. It is Candace Hedden HEDDEN.
Yay,
So,
Candace.
Candace, you have 48 hours
Right.
from the moment Wednesday at 6 p.m. to get with us, get with me, shoot me an email or message me on Facebook, and claim those tickets. And we'll
Or
be
call
seeing you.
TKG.
Yeah.
Why?
He's like, why say that? So, Candace, congratulations. And then another
Congrats,
event.
and happy birthday.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, September 6th. That's gonna be a fun way to celebrate the birthday. Also, coming up the calendar, September 21st through 27th. Put this one on the calendar. It is ICT Restaurant Week, which means we have a guest. All right, coming up next month. I know September's going to be a huge month for events, but one event we want to put on your calendar is ICT Restaurant Week. And we have Katie Birkhofer with Kansas Food Bank on to discuss the event. What's up?
Hello.
Welcome.
Hey.
Okay.
So, for those that don't know, Kate, what is ICT Restaurant Week?
Yeah, ICT Restaurant Week. This is our second year, and it's all about feeding our community together. So it's a week-long celebration at the end of September, the last full week, which is Hunger Action Month for the food bank here. And it's really a way to celebrate all the local businesses that make Wichita so great, and also raise funds for the Kansas Food Bank. So different participating restaurants are doing different things. So some places are going to be doing a specialty menu item. Some places are doing, a percent of their sales. It all just depends on which one you visit and how it's going to look. But everything is kind of with the idea that we're feeding our community together by raising money through the event.
That's awesome. So, for those, that's September 21st through the 27th. It's the last full week. And last year was the inaugural year. I know you raised around, what was it, over $41,000?
Yeah, about $41,000 we raised, and we used those funds to purchase about 190,000 pounds of fresh produce that was distributed in the Wichita area. So, I mean, every dollar really does make a huge difference for us. And, it's just an amazing way that we can all, do a little bit and get a lot out of it.
So $41,000 was used to purchase 190,000 pounds. So, like, how many meals? I think last year you brought up a stat, like every dollar equates to
4 meals. Yep, every dollar that comes in equals 4 meals is what we use. Just with our purchasing power that we have here at the food bank, we can really stretch those dollars a lot farther than, say, if you were just going to go pick up a couple of items at the grocery store and donate. We've got a team here that's in charge of food sourcing, and they can really, find those deals and really make those dollars stretch.
So I was looking online, and right now you have about 30 businesses with 50 locations, and I'm not going to name all 30, but we'll do a quick rundown of some ones that, kind of stick out. You have Homegrown, Fiorito, Chicken and Pickle, Papa's General Store, Ziggy's, Nola's. You got Slim Chickens, Walk-Ons, Troy, Your Spot, Niche is on there. What else? Sharky's Island Bites, Norton's, Monarch, Meddy's, Umi, Blue Hook, Livingston's, Wichita Brewing Company on there. It's like a big.
There's some new ones from last year.
First Smile Kitchen, Kelly's Family Diner, Doodah, TKG. Shout out to TKG last year. I know you went to every restaurant. Is that right?
I went to all but one. I won't disclose which one, but it was just because I didn't get around to it. And honestly, I was just like, okay, I got to be done. I'm tired.
Oh my gosh, you're such a slacker.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Well done.
I'm just teasing.
I think you should go to all 30 in the 6 days or 7 days, TKG.
You know what? If there's a worthy cause to do it, to say I'm going to do X, this would be it. I will not commit to it right now, but I will consider it.
You were a big advocate for the program, TKG. I know you said like it really touches your heart. You have a connection to it and everything. Yeah.
Well, I mean, so just I don't get into a bunch of personal stuff, but just I grew up on food stamps, and my mom would have to go to the food bank every once in a while. I mean, not a lot, but I think that, and I think I wrote this last year, I think that some people perceive that as a handout rather than just a helping hand. And there's plenty of people out there that are working full-time, busting their asses, but just need a little bit of help. I mean, it's all over the map, but I'm more of a judge less, not you be judged kind of guy. So, if you're hungry, here's some food.
And that's what this week is about too. It's about kind of normalizing getting help, and it's okay to ask for help. And that's why we're here. And that's why our partner pantries are here. And, nobody should be having to decide if they can pay to have their kids medication or if they can pay to feed their kids. And so, that's just, we feed people. That's what we do.
And what is the serving area for the Kansas Food Bank? Like, what area do you cover?
Yeah, so we cover 85 Kansas counties, actually, which is everything aside from the northeast corner of the state that's served by our partners at Harvesters. So everything else kind of west of that is our service area.
Troy, Carbon, TKG, Net, have you guys ever been to the Kansas Food Bank building over on Douglas by chance?
Yeah, I've been there a couple times.
That place is massive and it's like walking into like a Sam's Club.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's huge.
I think I actually messaged with Kate last year about trying to get a tour, and I do want to do that before we launch, Kate. So I know we gotta we can do it offline, but it is something that I've intended to reach out to you about, and maybe some of the others would be interested too.
Well, lucky for you, TKG, we're going to set something up and go. We're going to get the whole dinner table out there. We're going to do a tour of the building. Might even help out, give some time and just give people a better visual. I think in Kansas, it's probably all over the place. There are so many causes in town, and it's hard to really explain the value, what they do. So I think going out there, giving your time, seeing it for yourself really puts things into perspective.
Cool. That'll be fun.
So what else can people look forward to this year, Kate?
Yeah, so last year, if you remember, we had a digital passport, which was a great way for people to kind of get involved and also a little bit of incentive to visit these spots as well. So it's a free passport that you can use to check in at different restaurants throughout the week, and you earn points, and then you can redeem your points for different prizes from those participating restaurants. So you get to choose, if you want to enter to win, let's say a gift card to Ziggy's or wherever. Last year we had some really cool additional dining experience prizes as well. And we're even looking at adding maybe if you visit 2 or 3, you're automatically entered to win. So something else that's a little more exciting. So I don't want to give it all away yet, but that'll be coming in early September. And everything is going to live on our Restaurant Week website, which is ictrw.com. That's where we're going to drop all the places that are participating, how they're participating, what their hours are, links to their socials, all that good stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Kate, we appreciate you hopping on the dinner table. We will definitely be seeing you here in about 3 or 4 weeks. September 21st to the 27th. It is ICT Restaurant Week. Check it out. We'll have a list of the businesses online. I'm sure we'll be getting a lot of influencers involved in this one. Hope to get the word out. So we look forward to it.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you soon.
All right. See you.
Awesome. Thank you, Kate.
Thanks.
So, time to end the show. Time to wrap things up with what's good in Wichita. It's time to come through with something heartwarming, something that deserves a shout-outs. I will start. I want to give a shout-out to the staff over at Sedgwick County Zoo. As you know, this past year has been big. There have been 4 baby elephants that have been popping out. Do they pop out? Do baby elephants just pop out? How are baby elephants?
I've never seen one being birthed before.
So a 3-ton, 54-year-old African elephant gave birth to it. How old do you think this baby weighed?
200 pounds.
300
Gotta be
pounds.
more than that. Jeez.
Did you say 20 in that?
No, I said 200. It's gotta be way more than that.
Let's say 300.
TKG?
270.
4.
Usually, Carbon is the person that gets these random trivia questions right, but he was incorrect. TKG at 400 pounds.
Oh.
So,
Nice.
yeah, congrats.
I just had a feeling. I just had a feeling. I want to thank all my teachers, all the people that influenced that.
He technically said 4.
I'd like to
Yeah.
file a
Not
complaint.
400.
against
He
He
did
did
say
say 4
teachers.
pounds. Yeah. But
So-
shout out to the staff at the zoo. I mean, what they do is awesome. I mean, I think Carbon and I, we went to Tanganyika to do some volunteer work there, and just the love of animals these people have, it's insane. So
Yeah,
shout out to them.
absolutely.
All right. TKG.
I want to shout out JRI Hospitality. They are the conglomerate that owns Mocha's, 75 Freddy's, and a couple of the chompy restaurant concepts out in Arizona that I know nothing about. But they, to our guest, which we didn't talk about, they sponsor the ICT Restaurant Week. And during that entire week, when you go to a Mocha's in Wichita, 15% of the proceeds of all sales go to Kansas Food Bank, which is a pretty big deal and deserves a shout out. So shout out to them. I appreciate it.
Did you say
And
they
this
also
is-
have the Chompies that's in Arizona?
Yep.
Oh man, that place is amazing.
Mm.
Closest thing to a New York deli that you can get this far out west. I've been to it a handful of times.
Nice.
And this is the second year they've sponsored the event, so double kudos to them.
Yep.
Troy.
That's awesome. I just want to send a shout out to all the followers of Live Local that have checked in on me from the last 2 challenges. I just want to let you know I'm okay. My cholesterol is not high. Thank you for checking up on me, though. I'm halfway through the bacon challenge. I'm a week in, and I got another week to go. And I'll probably do like a salad challenge or something next time. But thank you for all the comments and all the direct messages. I'm doing okay. I appreciate it. Put on a few pounds, but I'm doing okay.
You could just learn from me and not do the challenges.
Makes
They're
life
so
interesting,
fun.
TKG. Troy, I hope on the final weekend that you do this challenge, there's a band in Wichita. It's called Bacon, Bacon, Bacon. That's
Really?
the band name. And I don't know that they play randomly. When I do the live music calendar, I see them come up every now and then. And I think it'd be cool if they played that week that you're finishing off. But who knows? We'll see.
We'll see. That'd be awesome.
Okay. Carbon.
I want to give a huge shout out to these guys right here, Cherry Bomb Skates. They just had their 2-year anniversary party up at Carousel this past Saturday. The skate community is an amazing group in town, super welcoming, super open arms, and they're kind of a big part of the anchor of that now that they've been open. I've been honored to be a part of this group. I started doing adult skate back in 2017, I want to say. So it's been a long time getting to provide the soundtrack to a lot of events for the skate community. And Cherry Bomb is an outstanding group. Go visit their store if you're interested in skates. They do everything from getting your wheels, your brakes, you don't want to update, you want new laces, all that stuff. They even do customs. Yeah, I mean, they do some amazing stuff. So if you're into or curious about getting into roller skating, there's an awesome community. You can come check us out at Carousel on a regular basis, and go check out Cherry Bomb. I will say, one of the best investments I've ever made. If you just go skate on rentals, it's not the most comfortable thing. Literally, owning a pair of skates is a game changer. It's like, oh, this is not so bad. It's an amazing workout. So highly recommend checking it out. And if you're going to do it, go visit Cherry Bomb, man. Awesome people. Congratulations on your 2-year anniversary.
All right. Annette, bring us home.
Yeah, this time of year, I feel like there's a lot of fun festivals and fairs, different events taking place. Just this past weekend, my family, we went to Tampa, Kansas. It's a town of about 100 people. They have a little trail fest. But what I love seeing there and in other communities is just these people who organize all of this stuff. It takes such person power, manpower, all this stuff to make things happen. And what you're doing is not unnoticed, because we went there and we had all these people who had volunteered. They got all these sponsors to bring in, like they had a amusement park ride in there. They had, bounce houses, face painting, balloon stuff. All that was free for the kids. And I love that. And I know that can't happen in every community, but I know we're seeing a lot of that. The state fair is coming up soon. It just takes a lot of work to make those things happen. I mean, they're prepping probably right now for next year for all of these different places. So you're very appreciated, at least in our family, for sure, because we love going to those things to make those memories, and it wouldn't happen without you. So thank you guys so much for putting all the effort behind it.
All right. Annette, TKG, Carbon, Troy, it's always a pleasure. Also, my dog hopped in my lap. It is her first birthday. She is officially one.
Hey!
Oh my god.
Hey, look
We
at
heard
her.
her name, and we're gonna celebrate tonight. So, all right, everyone, thanks for hopping on. You've all been excused from the dinner table.